Hi everybody. So I have had a few requests from people to talk about our brushes and what's used for what. And so I'm going to take a couple of minutes and I'm going to do that really quick. As you can see, I've already done my eye color, and I actually used some blues this time. I've never had blue, I don't think, ever on my eyes, so please give me your honest to goodness feedback on that. Happy to go back to the pinks. Before I came into mascara, I always wore earth tone colors, browns and tans, so let me know what you think of the blue. I don't want to be walking around looking like a clown, so I'm going to talk about the different brushes here really quick and what they do. So you've got your 30-second hack brush. It's a little bit pointed at one end, okay? And then the other end is flat, like a powder applying brush. So you could use just this brush to apply your colors, and you would take this end, the more pointed end, and do underneath your eyes. You could do your contour colors with that on your cheekbones and underneath your chin, and your all over or your main highlight color, which most closely matches your face, would be this end of that brush, okay? You could use the B squared or the blush and bronzer brush. You'll see that it looks the same on both ends, but one side is bigger than the other. So you could use the smaller side to apply your all over color. You could use the smaller side to apply your Vanilla Dust setting or your Cayman bronzer powder after you've applied all of your colors. You could also use the bigger end to apply those two things. And then one of my favorites actually is the Buffy brush. It's kind of angled on both sides. One side is a little bit bigger than the other. And you could use this to apply your blush. You could use this to go underneath your eyes with your brightening, down your nose and into your forehead and your chin for your brightening color. And you can also use it for your contour. So it really just depends on what feels good to you. So when I color match people, everybody's skin tones are different. As you can see, I have a lot of redness. And everybody's skin tones are a little bit different. So I will match you to your colors. I want a well-lit, no makeup selfie, about a foot to a foot and a half away from a well-lit, sunlit, natural light window, and holding your phone at about arm's length so I get a picture of you from chest up, okay? Because I want to look at the color of your neck. I want to look at the color of your face without makeup on, well lit. And then I can best color match you to your main highlight, your brightening highlight, your contour, what would probably look good for a cheek color, okay? I don't want you to go to my website all willy-nilly and just start ordering random things. I want it to work for you. I want you to love this product as much as I do. So I learned from the person who brought me into this company, Malia, she always puts her eye color on first. And I thought, that's interesting. So I thought about it, and I'm like, I do sometimes get some fallout underneath, here, and then I end up going back and, retouching that up or whatever after I've already put on all my makeup, put my eye color on. So I thought I would give this a whirl, and I'm liking it so far. So I took my Perfector sponge. Yours will be pink. Mine is very well loved. And my Stay Spray. Ladies, this is back in stock. If you haven't grabbed it yet, get out there and go grab it, okay? Before it sells out again. It's a must-have. I took and I squirted just one little squirt on the end of my sponge, and I put that on my eyelids to help set that color right in place. Since I already have my eye colors done, I don't want to just take this and spray it on my face and risk squinting when I'm spraying it and making my mascara run onto my face. So you can literally just take this and a couple squirts on your sponge and apply your setting spray or your Stay Spray directly to your face with your sponge. And then it's damp for when you need it to blend things out. And then if you watched my video in the moving van the other day, you don't have to spit on your sponge. If you haven't watched that video, it's pretty epic, and you should probably go watch it and you realize that I'm human too, and that anybody can do this, seriously. So that being said, if you do want to use the same brush for everything, I would recommend the 30-second hack. The Buffy brush is really good, or the B squared, which is the blush and bronzer brush. I've often used the smaller side of the blush and bronzer brush to put my all over main highlight on. And then I have come back in with my 30-second hack to do my brightening underneath my eyes and flipped it over to do my contour. Our Houdini brush cleaner, ladies, super, super important to keep your brushes clean. So you need to be cleaning them a couple times a week if you're using them every day. If you are wanting to go from your main highlight color to your contour color and then into a cheek color, literally 2 or 3 squirts on the end of your brush. Wipe it on a towel, a microfiber cloth. It's dry, it's good to dip it right into the next color. So it is out of stock at the moment, but I will be posting as soon as it's back on stock. Keep an eye on it, keep your brushes clean. All brush cleaners are not created the same, and please do not use soap and water. First of all, the soap leaves a residue which creates bacteria, which then gets into your pores and can cause breakouts. Second of all, the water takes forever to dry and your brush isn't going to be ready to use for hours. With the Houdini brush cleaner, it's legitimately ready to use again in less than 30 seconds, okay? It's all about fast, speed, all that. The other brush that I like to use is the Detail Hack brush. It's kind of pointy on one end and flat, I guess, on the other. And I will use this sometimes to apply my contour color in the places that I put contour color, okay? And then I can use this to come in with my brightening underneath my eyes to hide my dark circles. So you've got your main color all over your face. Your highlight or your lighter color than your skin goes under your eyes, down your nose, into your forehead, a little bit on your chin. You can put some on your Cupid's bow, and that just covers the darkness under your eyes and adds some brightness to your face, attracts the light to your face, okay? The contour color reduces the appearance of the size of your forehead. So if you have a big forehead like I do, it's perfect. The contour color along your cheekbone gives you a defined cheekbone. If you don't have a cheekbone, it's even better, but it creates shadows. And then your contour color underneath your chin chisels and defines the end of your face and can reduce the appearance of the chins that most of us have, well, at least me anyway. And then you can take your contour color literally down the side of your nose like this, and then you've got your brightening color in the middle, like right here. And that can reduce the appearance of the wideness of your nose. So ladies, this is all about accentuating the wonderful features that God gave us. And HAC, H-A-C, highlight and contour. Our faces aren't one-dimensional and our makeup shouldn't be either. And you literally can do this in less than 5 minutes. So I do already have my eye color on, so I'm just going to go ahead and do a hack, and I will try to talk about the actual brush that I'm using as I do it so that it makes a little bit more sense to you. So I'm going to just come in with my 30-second hack, and I'm going to dip that right into my all over color. And I don't generally tell people what my colors are because I don't want someone to be like, oh, I think I'm close to you, and you know, I have some redness, so I'm just gonna go order that same color. And then you get it and it's not right because you might be cooler than me, you might be warmer than me. Nobody's cooler than me. I'm just kidding. But anyway, let me match you, okay? Let me match you. Don't just go in there and order things. If you try mascara, I want you to try what's gonna work the best for you, not what works the best for me, okay? So this color, or these colors, these cream colors, if you've never used cream makeup before, they're very easy to spread, okay? They give great coverage. Sorry. They're very, very forgiving. So again, if you watch my moving van video that I recorded the other day, you will see just how forgiving they truly are. And if you are used to wearing liquids and powders, it might take you a couple of days to adjust to having the cream on your face. Liquids and powders are super, super drying to our faces. So a lot of our faces produce extra oils to try and combat that dryness. And so then we think, oh, I'm oily. And in all reality, you're probably not that oily. It's just that your face has become accustomed to the drying liquid and the drying powders on your face, so it's overproducing oils. And within a few days of using a cream, your face will adjust and you'll stop feeling so oily, okay? For the first couple of days that you're wearing a cream, if you start to feel like you're shiny or oily, literally just take a paper towel or a napkin and blot your face and boom, you're done. I highly, highly recommend the Vanilla Dust and or the Cayman bronzer powder to combat that too, because you could just take your 30-second hack, put it in your Cayman or your Vanilla Dust and put it in those spots where you feel like you're shiny or oily. Walk, you're done, you know, just that fast. So in keeping with the 30-second hack brush, I'm going to take the more pointed end and I'm going to come into my highlight color or my brightening highlight underneath my eyes. And like I said, I'm just going to do a triangle underneath my eyes and really get that on there. I want brightness to this area. I don't want the dark circles underneath there. I want to brighten this part of my forehead. I want to be very specific, and I can actually, you know what, I'm going to do that just to show you. I'm just going to use my finger and make a line right down the center of my nose with my brightening color, just like that, okay? So now I'm going to come into my contour color, and you can use a contour color or you can use our Bella bronzer. I legitimately go back and forth between the two of them. I like the Bella bronzer for the warmth of the sun that it kind of adds to my face. I don't get in the sun anymore. Wished I never had because of all the sun damage I have from being in the sun, but it just really adds a very warm glow to my face and makes me look like I have a legitimate tan, and it's not. So, and I love that it doesn't make me feel cakey or orange or fake bake or anything like that. But for today, I'm just gonna go ahead and use my regular contour color, and I'm gonna do right up along my hairline here, okay? And I wanna go into my hairline. One of the things that I learned this actually covers gray hair outgrowth. So if you're like super close to getting ready to have your hair colored and you have that growth, just run this right into your hair and it legitimately covers your gray hair outgrowth. Tide you over until you can get to your hairdresser. Just a little secret. Okay. And I'm gonna come just below my cheekbone here with my contour color. And for your contour color, you want to go from the outside of the edge of your eye and the hollow of your cheek, right below your cheekbone, to the corner of the top of your ear. That's it. And then I'm going to come in underneath my jawline right here, okay? I had to turn the fan on because it was getting really hot in here. Last night I had a metal bed frame fall from about 5 feet and land right on top of my foot. Oh Nelly, it's all bruised and swollen, and I was pretty sure it was broken, but I think I'm gonna live. So I'm gonna drag that down into my neck a little bit too, just to kind of blend that out. I'm gonna grab my detail hack brush. So everything that I just put on my face, I did with my 30-second hack, okay? 30 HAC, 30-second hack. But I'm gonna grab my detail hack brush. Remember, it's the one that's a little more scrunched together with the pointy on the end. And I'm gonna take the pointy on the end and I'm gonna go into my contour color with the pointy on the end. And I'm gonna get up real close to the camera here, okay? And I'm just gonna come down my nose like that. So what I'm doing here by doing this is reducing the appearance of the width of my nose, just like that. I'm going to use my finger and come back into my brightening highlight. Okay, so now I have all these lines and these things going on all over my face, okay? And it's beautiful. I love it. And I'm going to grab my perfecting sponge and I'm just going to come stipple all of these colors into place, removing any excess that I have on my face. I will tell you that not all perfecting sponges are created equal. So if you are using a cheap one or a bag that you got for $5, stop. They hold bacteria, they start to lose their shape and they start to fall apart. They soak up your makeup as opposed to pushing your makeup into your face. So you're wasting products. They don't last as long. And they're probably not as big. It doesn't, you probably can't really tell in this video, but it's a pretty good size sponge. And I've been using this one for 6 weeks, and it's still, there's no, it's not porous, it's not cracking, it's not crumbling, it's not doing any of those things. Seriously, invest in it. It's only like $13, and I think the high-end brand one is like $22. But it is way better than like one that you're getting for 50 cents or $1, okay? They do make a huge difference. You don't want to be pushing bacteria into your face, okay? And this was already a little bit wet with my Stay Spray. So unlike yesterday's video, I didn't have to spit on it. I didn't spit on it. It was Saturday, I guess, whatever. So that's it. I've got my main color, my highlight, and my contour on. I'm going to come back to my 30-second hack, spray a little Houdini on it, and wipe it off, and come into my cheek color. Everybody keeps asking me what my cheek color is, and I keep forgetting to tell anybody what my cheek color is. So maybe I'll let y'all know right now. Just put this along my cheeks. Love it. So then I'm going to take and use my finger, and I'm going to come into my Glow Illuminator. Since I didn't use my bronzing Bella bronzer, I'm going to put Glow Illuminator right along here where the sun would hit me and create a sun-kissed glow. And I'm going to do that on both sides. I thought about doing a video where I just do half of my face so that you can really see the difference. There will be a before and after picture for this too, though, so that'll work too. So obviously I would get some sun on my nose, and I would get some sun on my forehead. And you just kind of rub this in with your fingers. Super simple. I don't know if I get here close enough if you can see like the sun-kissed look that it has given me here, but I love it. A little bit on my chin. So to set all of this in place, I'm gonna come back to my 30-second hack brush, and I'm gonna dip it into my Cayman bronzer powder, and I'm gonna put this, I guess I probably should have let it dry a little bit more, but I'm gonna put my Cayman bronzer powder everywhere that I put my Glow Illuminator. Drag that down my neck just a little bit. So, ladies, that's really it. That's all I have to share with you today. I just did everything. If I hadn't talked so much, it would have taken about 5 minutes. Let me know if you have any questions. Let me know what you think of my blue eye colors, because I'm struggling with it a little bit. But I'm happy to answer any questions for you. If you are interested in sharing this product with your friends and getting yours for free, I'm happy to set you up with that. I would love, love, love to do a color match for you. I know that if you just try this, you would love it. It is less expensive. It takes up less space. A lot of our colors double to do other things. So for instance, our lip and cheek colors, use them for your cheeks. You can use them for your lips. Some of them you can use as an eye color or eyeshadows. Some of them can be used in your eyebrows to fill in your eyebrows. The contour colors can be used as a lip liner. I don't have that brush in here. I would actually do that and show you. It's like super cool. So it makes your lips look fuller and like you have a shadow under here. And it just really makes your lips pop then when you put the colors, the cheek and lip colors on your lips or whatever. So literally everything that I just put on is in this compact. So I just put all this on my face. Well, not all of it. There's a few things I didn't use out of here, but it's all right here. And then I've got the one brush, and this comes in its own little carrying tube. So that's it. You just take it with you and go. You don't need a great big makeup bag or case or kit or whatever. This is it, ladies. Let me know if you have any questions. Thanks for joining me.